Hi guys, so this is part 2 of the adventures of Tintin, the Broken Ear. So, now clever, Senor Tortilla, the fun begins. Several days later. Well, still nothing? Nothing, no sign of him anywhere. Perhaps he sees us and he keep to his cabin, or maybe he never come aboard these sheep. In this case. Shoo, someone's coming. Did you see? That figure. It could be. Tintin, couldn't it? No, Sitor Mente is impossible. And how could he know? Shh. Or him. It's crazy. We've started seeing Tintins around every corner. They're fairly short. Okay, but what does that prove? He's right. But no, it is not right. It is him. His first one. This one in the cap. I remember him. He's in the same acroplane and he's seat behind us. He's followed us, I tell you. He's Tintin. All right, there's only one answer. He's got to go. Esta noche, tonight after the dinner, we fix him good. That evening. Now don't forget, aim a little more to the left. Good night. Oh, good night to you. A wig. He's wearing a wig. Certamente is him. Careful, he's coming. Now above all, don't miss. Oh, help! Murder! Help! Stop them! Help! Murder! Help! Madre, he's close thing. And you think I miss him as well? It's your fault, you, with your little more to the left. Well, it's the first time you landed where you aimed. Anyway, it's probably a good thing you didn't hit him, since it wasn't Tintin. He's right, but I could swear it is him. Only his voice when he shout it is not him. There's still the other, the little old man. Next morning. You are ready? We now go to work with this little old man. It is him. He spy on us. Okay, let's see. We'll follow him. So he's walking and the old man's sunbathing. Or something, but no, not that way. We aren't sure it's him. I have a better idea. Come with me. Get it? If it's Tintin, he must be wearing a false beard. So, steady. You're nearly there. A little to the right. Gently, back a bit. That's it. Now. No, it isn't Tintin. No, we're sure Tintin isn't aboard. We can really get down to finding Tortilla. We'd fetish. There's our steward. Will you join us for a drink? Thanks. I see that you're up bright and early. Not like some I could mention. Take your fellow countryman into cabin 17. Never shows his nose outside the door. Why not? Seek? He says he is, but I don't believe a word of it. Anyway, he hasn't left his cabin since he sailed. He has all his meals. And I should address this. Yeah. And believe it or not, that's actually a plot point later. But, cheers. You heard that, the passenger in 17? And you'll never believe it. Just between the three of us, the passenger isn't a man. Isn't a woman. It's an omelet. Huh? Ha ha, now wait for it. Do you know why? Because he's called Tortillo. And Spanish, tortilla means an omelet. Ah, that's rich. He's big joke. Got to go now. If the captain sees me here, I'll catch it. And he wouldn't want me to drop me in the drink, eh? Get away with you. You're a real caution. That was a good one. Drop it in the drink, get it? Thanks to that nitwit, we found Tortilla. Raymond, the fetish is ours. At last. That night, and he's breaking into the door. Splash. Next morning, the ship arrives off Los Depacos, the capital of the Republic of San Theodoros, South America. Have you heard? That Tortilla, he's disappeared. He must have been pushed overboard. There's been a struggle in his cabin. How shocking. Do they know who did it? They do indeed, gentlemen. Come up. Now, get up. Get your hands up, now, fast. Caramba, it's Tintin. I might have known. See, Tintin's wearing blackface. Yeah, but keep a close watch on them until the police arrive. I'm Colonel Jimenez, Regular Army. Captain Maldemar. I have 2 prisoners I'd like to hand over, Colonel. These 2? I know them both. Dangerous crooks. Wanted by our police. And good idea of yours to meet the boat. Excellent. But there's still the fetish. Don't worry, they won't have it for long. And that's the whole story. Look, here's the fetish they stole from the wretched Tortilla. Does anything in particular strike you about it? I reckon it's another fake. That right ear isn't broken. Exactly. But we still need to know 2 things. First, where's the real fetish? And then where are all these gangsters really after? Rat-tat-tat-tat. Come in. A letter for Mr. Tintin, sir. A police launch just brought it in. Republic of San Theodoros, Ministry of Justice, Los Dapicos. The minister presents his compliments to Mr. Tintin and requests his presence ashore to assist in the interrogation of 2 suspects. Mr. Tintin is further invited to bring with him the stolen fetish. An officer will meet Tintin on shore and put himself at his disposal. Things are beginning to move. I'll just get myself ready and then I'll go. See you later. Good luck. Thanks. Goodbye. Actually, yeah, that's how I should. Yeah. People say when I do the British accent, I do it like too posh. Yeah, I don't usually do that accent. That's why. Yeah, so I'm sorry about that, but yeah, I'll try not to do it like I know in the English in that language, the dialect posh means like upper class. Like I do it like too upper class, like the British accent, but I'll try not to do that. But don't forget, we'll be sailing tonight at 8 o'clock. Don't worry, I'll be back. I don't want to get stuck in this place. All right then, that's understood. You'll pick me up here at 1900 hours? Yes, sir. Now, we just have to wait for that obliging officer to come and put himself at my disposal. Hey, my suitcase! Ah, it's still there. Woo! What a fright. That's him, isn't it? Yes, he's the one. Would you come with us, senor? There you are. Excellent. Why are there soldiers everywhere? There's talk of a revolution. You will find in harbor he has with him a small white dog. If you don't believe this letter, open this case. XXX. Rat-a-tat-tat. Come in. This is the man, Captain. Good, open the case. Captain, I don't know whether you're fully in the picture. I was sent for the Minister of Justice to help in the interrogation of these 2. Cut the talk. Do as you're told. I said open your case. Very well, Captain. But I warn you, I shall complain of your behaviour. Bums! My informant was right. He's a terrorist. Hold him. Take him to the cell block at once to await the firing squad. Captain, it's a trick, I tell you. My case was stolen, and stowed with this one. Okay, we know all that. To the cells. Oh, I keep on messing up the accent, because like I said in the last video, I'm used to doing the American accent, so I'm sorry about that. But okay, we know all that. To the cells. Well, here I am again, in the soup. There's graffiti. Viva la Libertad. There's like a hangman and stuff like that. Still, it's not so bad. The launch from the Ville de Leon is due to pick me up at 7. When I don't appear, they'll go back to the ship and alert the captain. He'll get me out easily enough. Doesn't that dog belong to the lad they took in? Yes, and I guess he'll have a long wait for his master. Pardon, Signor Teniente, but are you waiting for a young man to take out to the Ville de Leon? Yes, how did you know that? Because he said to tell you not to wait. Because he said to tell you not to wait for him, and here's a letter he asked me to give you. To the captain of the Ville de Lyon. All right, thank you. That's that taken care of. There's the launch going back. They'll warn the captain. And there's the letter the man gave me. Lost deep goes. Dear Captain, as you know, I plan to continue my trip with you. However, something new has come up concerning the theft of the fetish, forcing me to stay longer in Los Dipicos. I am extremely sorry if I've inconvenienced you. So, what's happening? It must be nearly 8 o'clock and the lunch still isn't back. Toot toot. That's the Ville de Lyon. They're weighing anchor, sailing without me. The time is hopeless. I can't see any way to get myself off the hook. The next morning. Squad, ready? Take aim. Stop, don't shoot. Hello? What's up? Have I been reprieved? Come, lads, the revolution has triumphed. General Tapakia is fled. The tyrant is on the run. Our glorious General Alcazar is now in command. Long live General Alcazar. I furor los tyrannos. Down with See, I'm sorry. I'm bad with these Spanish because I'm not like. I know people in like the U.S. like know Spanish because that's the second language there. But in Canada, it's French. Where I live in Canada, the second language is French. So I'm not familiar with this. So. Down with Topica. Viva la libertad. In which case, sir, you are freed. That suits me. Colonel, at last I found you. Now what's going on? What is it, Colonel? Have they got Colonel General Tapioca? Tapioca. Caught him. You couldn't have been more wrong, Colonel. General Alcazar's troops have surrendered. Alcazar himself has fled the country. General Tapioca is now in command. Are you sure, Colonel? Sure as eggs are eggs. I've been looking for you for half an hour to break the news. In that case. Comrades, the rebellion is crushed. General Alcazar has fled. The tyrant is on the run. Let us all swear allegiance to our glorious General Tapacia. Long live General Tapacia. Down with Alcazar. Vorar los tyrannos. Viva la libertad. So it's the exact same situation. I'm terribly sorry, sir, but the way things are, I have to carry out my orders and shoot you. Take aim. Fire! This is it. Oh, I'm dead. No, I'm not. What are they waiting for? Comrade, my gun's been tampered with. Sabotage. Mine's the same, Colonel. And mine too. Mil bombas, traitors in our ranks. Go and find some more rifles. And let the double move yourselves. You'll have to excuse us, sir. A technical hitch. While we wait, would you care for an aperitif? An aperitif? After all, why not? Salute by and large, being shot is just a nasty moment that is soon over, eh? One shouldn't take it too seriously. Quite right. Cheers. Wasn't that a bit strong? You find it strong, eh? Argardente, it's our local brandy. Here, another little drop will do you a powder of good. Half an hour later. My dear friend, I see my soldiers are back with more rifles. Shall we join them? Only too glad. You're a real sort, Colonel. Let's be friends, lifelong friends. Till death do us part. Till death do us part. Squads, ready, ready. Long live General Ackenbrow. No, General Alcazar. Long live General Alcazar. Bang, 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 bing, bang, boom. I'm dead. Long live General Alcazar and Uncle Tom Coble and all. Oh dear, rebels. Bang, bang, run for it. Bang. You're safe now. That's okay by me. Then you can shoot me again. Long live General Alcazar, bless his cotton socks. He's one of the General's bravest supporters. They had their guns trained on them and he's still shouting, Long live General Alcazar. Yoo-hoo, viva la hero. Viva la hero, hooray! Golly, look, there's Tintin. Look, go and see what's happening, Colonel, and bring me that young man here to me. I want to meet him. I've already been shot 3 times, so a 4th time makes no odds to me. I'm used to it. Here he is, General. He was sentenced to death by General Tapakia. Our men just arrived just as the firing squad were going to shoot him. They had their rifles up, and this courageous fellow is still shouting, "Long live General Alcazar!" Muy bien. I am General Alcazar, and I have need of men like you. As a mark of my appreciation, I appoint you Colonel de Camp. Thanks very much, but I'd like my hand back. But don't you think, General, might be wiser to make him a corporal? We only have 49 corporals, whereas there are already 3,487 colonels, so... Enough! I shall do as I like. I am in command. But since you consider we are short of corporals, I will add you to their number, Colonel Diaz. I appoint you corporal. Yes, General. Here's your colonel's commission, young man. Now go and get yourself kitted out. Corporal Diaz here will take you to the tailor. Jolly old tailor. A colonel's uniform for our young friend. Excellent. I had this all ready for Colonel Fernandez, who fled with General Tapakia. He was just the same size, and for yourself, a corporal's outfit. I have just the thing. My career is in ruins, but I'll have my revenge, and you and that confounded General Alcazar. That night, comrades, we have a new member. An officer preferred to resign his commission rather than continue to serve a tyrant. He will take the oath. I swear obedience to the laws of our society. I promise to fight against tyranny with all my strength. My watchword henceforth is the same as yours. Liberty or death. The next morning. Where's my new aide-de-camp? Not here yet? Not yet, General. As soon as he arrives, send him in. We have some work to do. Very good, sir, at once. Colonel, how on earth did I become a colonel? I don't remember a thing. However, I'm still looking for the fetish, and to do that I must resign my commission. No, gentlemen, impossible. The General is waiting for his ADC. He won't see anyone this morning. Them? Him! Oh! There you are, Colonel. You must get down to work. As for you, gentlemen, I cannot receive you this morning. Come, Colonel. No need for me to resign for the time being. The General chose him. It's crazy. This is bad. Yes, now we'll have to deal with him all over again. Meanwhile, his office window is open. So far, so good. It's a delicate position. Yes, very delicate. I'm sorry, Your Excellency, but the General can't see you this morning. The General is extremely busy. And so they're playing chess the whole... they can't decide what to do, and the joke is they're playing chess. So checkmate, my dear Colonel. Goodness, you're right. And he throws a bomb in the window. Bing! Ah! Shoo! My dear Colonel, I shall never forget how you saved my life. No, General. Let's say I managed to save both our lives. Caramba, back to square one again. We've been taken for a ride. The fetish he had in his suitcase was a fake, but he certainly knows where the real one is. So tonight we'll have him picked up. And we'll make him tell us where the real fetish is. That evening. What a wind. We're in for a storm tonight. Look, he's coming. And he's walking by, and the guy lassos him. Tintin. Tintin's walking by, and then gets lassoed, and then he says, "Help! Help!" Whack. And off he goes to dreamland. Get off! And he whistles to a car, and the dog is left behind, and an hour later, and that's agreed then. As soon as he's told us where the fetish is, we get rid of him for good. He's right, he gives us big trouble. Thump, thump, thump. Come! We got him. Good, bring him in here. Welcome to our humble abode, my dear Colonel. Sit down and have a chat. A neat trick, Colonel. The idea of putting a fake fetish in your suitcase wasn't bad. But now we'd like to know where the real one is. Me too, I'd like to know that. Come on, cut the funny stuff. Where is it? I told you, I don't know. Like that it is. Very well. I give you 3 minutes to answer my question. After that, a little squeeze of my finger and click. Understand? Caramba! He's big storm. 1 minute. If only I could free myself. Tintin, what's happening to Tintin? He's no use to struggle so hard, amigo. He's good, strong cord and tied very nice. You take my word for that. 2 minutes. I must tell them something. Doesn't matter what it is, unless otherwise I'm done for. 30 seconds to go. All right, I'll tell you where to find the fetish. Aha, I knew we'd come to an understanding in the end. Where is it? Well, briefly, it's on my trunk aboard the Ville de Lyon. Thanks. That is all we wanted you to tell us. And now we don't need you anymore. You can say your prayers. You're going to die. Pronto Alonso. You know that I'm upset with my capital punishment. So he's about to shoot him. And then the lightning strikes the house. Then that somehow gets rid of Tintin. And they're like surprised by it. And was he teleport? He jumped out of the window. Quick! He must have gone through the window! Down there! He's trying to reach him down the road! And he's running while the electric, there's a lightning storm, so he cannot be far away. Ugh. And he gets those Tintin throws rocks at the goons. And spot on, every time a coconut. And he ties them up while he's whistling. And good old Snowy, there you are. Good morning, I brought you some customers. 10 o'clock and he still isn't here. Now quickly, back to the general. Rat-tat-tat-tat. Come in. And the other guy with the cloak is putting dynamite there. And that's it, all I need is a light. And so the dictator throws a cigar outside his window and it lands on the dynamite that the guy in black has put down. And Madre, I've forgotten my matches. Surely I can smell some burning. Ah! And he runs away. And caramba, back to square one again. Check to your king, General. Diablo, I must watch what I'm doing. That's checkmate, General. Me million bombers! You dare beat me, you general! Bang, 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 bang! Ha 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 ha! It's a little joke I often play to my officers to frighten them. Naturally, my gun's always loaded with blanks. That reminds me of an aide I had a while back. One day he beat me at chess. I pulled out my gun. It's time, General Alcazar. Your reign of it is at an end. Liberty or death. Well, I pulled out my gun and fired. Just imagine. The chief fainted. And best of all, can you believe it? Next day he had jaundice. Imagine jaundice. And there's so the guy in the black cloak is next to a statue. It says, General Alvaro Libertardo de San Theodoro. So I guess it's he's like a former president or something. So he was a general, but he's probably a former dictator president. So the dynamite's gonna be fused. It explodes. And he says, "Justice is done." And the head of the statue comes off and lands on the guy in the cloak. An attack! The general's palace is over there. Another revolution? It's all right. Quite all right. General Alcazar is unharmed. Idiot! Surely you know that if you put dynamite against the wall, it only produces a loud bang. You need to bury it. Now it's back to square one again. Next morning. Hello, is this General Alcazar's place? Oh, it's you, Doctor. How is the General? What, jaundice? Jaundice, yes, caused by shock, you know. Rat-tat-tat-tat. Come? Who is it? And that's all we're going to do for today, so I hope you guys enjoy this video. If you could like, comment, and subscribe, that'd be appreciated. Thank you all for watching, and I'll see you guys later.